Why does a continent with over 700 million people seem to have such a strange relationship with AC? Most Americans assume there's something broken or that Europeans simply don't mind being uncomfortable. But the reality is more complicated. In the United States, roughly 90% of homes have air conditioning. Across Europe, it's about a fifth, which begs the question why? For most of European history, much of the continent simply didn't need mechanical cooling. Northern and Central Europe had cooler summers, milder nights, and heat waves that were shorter and less intense. In the places that did get hot, people built for it the old way. Walk through southern Spain, Italy, or Greece, and you can see it. Thick stone walls that hold the nights cool through the day, shutters pulled tight against the afternoon sun, narrow streets that shade themselves, courtyards that move air, and white-painted towns that bounce heat back into the sky. For centuries, that was the air conditioning. And even when Europeans do want modern AC, their buildings often fight back. Unlike the United States, which boomed during the exact period air conditioning became mainstream, Europe developed its cities long before AC existed. Millions of homes are centuries old, protected, and built around radiators instead of air ducts. In a 19th century stone apartment, there may be nowhere easy to run ductwork. Hanging a unit out the window can violate building rules, local regulations, or your lease. It is not that Europeans cannot cool their homes, it is that many homes were never designed to be cooled that way. But history is only part of the story. Even today, as Europe experiences record-breaking heat waves, many people still resist installing air conditioning. Electricity prices have traditionally been much higher than in the United States, and running AC all day can become expensive quickly. As a result, Europeans develop different habits. Instead of cooling entire buildings for months at a time, many people rely on shutters, awnings, and open windows during cooler parts of the day. To many Europeans, blasting cold air into every room feels wasteful. And that brings us to the biggest reason: culture. Americans and Europeans often have completely different ideas about what comfortable means. In the United States, walking into a building that's 68 degrees in the middle of summer feels normal. In Europe, many people are perfectly comfortable at temperatures Americans would consider uncomfortably warm. Some Europeans even view air conditioning the same way Americans might view leaving every light in the house on all day, something that should only be used when absolutely necessary. So the lack of AC isn't just a technological or economic issue. For many people, it's a mindset. But here's the twist.